Exclusive contract from Feilu Novel Network Novel. Apocalypse. Enslaving 100,000 little black people, crazy Yuan purchase. Chen Xu was reborn to eagle sauce a month before the outbreak of the apocalypse, awakened the farmer system, and gained the inner brother shackles at the beginning. As long as it is used against the inner brother, it can make him a slave to the protagonist. Without any interference, never betray. Ding, congratulations to the host for obtaining the farmer's whip. As long as it is used against the younger brother, it can awaken the bloodline of his ancestors' farmland and improve his physical fitness by 500%. Ding, congratulations to the host for obtaining farmer's socks. Use them on my younger brother to awaken him to Yuan to purchase blood, steal cars, and have a theft ability of 500%. Ding, congratulations to the host for obtaining the farmer's electric shock chair, which can be used against the inner brother to awaken his immunity to the electric shock gun. My younger brother has not eaten for 24 hours and is in a hungry state. He doesn't panic and goes directly to the supermarket for Yuan. Chen Xu doesn't have any money to spend. Don't panic, rob major banks such as the Federal Reserve, Morgan, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo on the spot. What? There are other forces coming to clear the inner brother. Don't be afraid, there were human flesh bombs and suicide attacks on the spot. Faced with an invincible physical condition and an inner brother who couldn't even kill a bullet, the entire eagle sauce went crazy. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. The end is coming, Reborn Eagle Sauce, Awakening. You are listening at novelfull.audio. According to the Eagle Associated Press, today is July 15, 2015. Today, the agreement was renegotiated, and another black protest march occurred. The protesters demanded an increase in relief funds. The Chicago gang engaged in a serious firefight yesterday, with over 150 deaths and injuries so far. John, the white sheriff of the kneeling black murder case, made a statement. I just melted a piece of dark chocolate with my knee. Eagle Sauce Country, twist the treaty, Independence Square. Everything is developing in the direction of the time. The apocalypse is still coming. Chen Xu looked at the screen on the Independence Square and murmured to himself. Yes, he is a reborn person who has just returned from 10 years since the end of the world. And just over an hour ago, he was unfortunately caught up in an apocalyptic trial and engaged in a battle with an SS-level corpse king. You should know that he is just an ordinary person. How could he possibly fight against such a powerful corpse king? And just as he rushed towards the corpse dynasty, intending to tear it apart, a golden light suddenly flashed through his mind. The next moment, he will be reborn. And at this moment, there is still 1 month left until the end of the world erupts. And 30 days later, an unknown super explosion occurred somewhere in the universe. The cosmic light waves generated by the explosion reached the blue star in an instant. And the entire range of the blue star began to expand dramatically, more than 100 times larger than before. What's even more terrifying is that more than half of humans, plants, and animals have also become terrifying zombie monsters at the moment they are affected. But obviously, these zombies are very different from the conventional understanding of zombies. When they first became infected, these zombies had no intelligence and were not much different from walking corpses. The virus drives these infected individuals to constantly search for new hosts. With the evolution of zombie viruses, these zombies have significantly improved their abilities while also increasing their intelligence. Even some corpse kings have established their own countries and started to attack and plunder each other. As the range of the blue star expands, some dungeons, secret realms, and void cracks will also appear in an instant. The things produced inside can rival or even surpass the existence of God. Of course, humans are not without any hope. If someone is infected with a virus, naturally someone can awaken their abilities. These awakened beings are equally powerful, with unparalleled attacks and attacks. They have established shelters and cities one by one. It can be said that he has a great reputation and dominates the country. In the previous life, as an ordinary person who had not awakened, Chen Xu could only struggle to survive at the bottom of the apocalypse. In the end, one cannot escape the fate of being devoured by the apocalypse. There is still 1 month left. Something must be done. Chen Xu turned around and walked, thinking to himself. But where did I start? Chen Xu was lost again. Obviously, the real problem lies here. Although he knows some of the plot directions of future generations, what can an ordinary person do if he cannot even awaken his powers? Find a thigh to hold. Please, in the apocalypse, human nature is the least reliable. The strength of one's own strength is the hard truth. Ding, successfully detected the end of the host's rebirth awakening the farmer system, newcomer gift package distribution completed. Congratulations to the host for obtaining. Inner brother shackles, 3,000, farmer's warehouse, 10,000 cubic meters, ... Just as Chen Xu was at a loss, an ethereal voice rang out in his mind. System. Chen Xu was slightly taken aback, and then his heart was filled with joy. In his previous life, he struggled miserably to survive in the apocalypse, living without any abilities like a mouse in the sewer. But the awakening system in this lifetime. Does this mean view? Without saying a word, Chen Xu chose to check. Quickly, Chen Xu understood the usage of the system and the corners of his mouth immediately began to soar wildly. The farmer system, as the name suggests, means that he has become a farmer and has a natural suppressive power over people of color. As long as he is shackled, whether the other party is willing or not, he will become his most loyal servant. Never betray. No matter what this servant looks like, or even turns into a zombie, he will not betray him. And the inner brother shackles, as the name suggests, are meant to be worn by his inner brothers and become his servants. In addition, there is another section of the system, which is the farmer's mall. You can purchase products according to your own needs. But purchasing goods requires farm coins. The current exchange rate is $10,000 to exchange for 1 farm coin. And this $1,000 can not only be paid in cash. Anything stolen by his servants, worth a total of $1,000, will also count as a farm coin. Cool. Chen Xu felt a wave of relief in his heart. With this system, don't you just come and see the end of the world? Even if the zombie virus breaks out, he can still drive these buddies to become his own power. The end of the world is coming, and all the ashes have been raised for him. Damn fake. Little beauty, where are you going? Aha. Little beauty, is it alone? You know, walking alone at night is very unsafe. Hee 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 hee. Where is your home? Brother, will he take you home? Don't worry, we are all good people and we will definitely deliver you to your home on time. Hee hee, you've been lonely for a long time, haven't you? Why don't you go back with your brothers and experience the feeling of flying into the sky? Don't worry, we are all top commanders. Suddenly, a playful and noisy sound rang in Chen Xu's ear. When he stopped, he realized that he had walked into the small alley where he was going home. Turn your head to look at the source of the sound. Suddenly discovered, a group of guys wearing West Coast clothing were surrounding a white girl in the middle, speaking foul language. There are 6 of these, 4 of which are inner brothers and 2 are white pigs. And the white girl, her eyes full of resistance, lowered her head and wanted to quickly leave this place. But unfortunately, no matter where she goes, she will be blocked by her buddies. Although the girl's face cannot be seen, relying solely on her figure is enough to prove that she is of the highest quality. Chen Xu only glanced at it before preparing to leave. The end of the world is approaching, and it's not related to himself. He doesn't have time to chat with these people. Damn fake. Where did the yellow-skinned monkey come from? Shetfark. What are you looking at? Where are you from? Get out of here, don't get close. Shetfark, that's the yellow-skinned monkey again. I hate these guys the most. Damn it, what about you, deaf or something? Can't you hear me? Chen Xu was about to move his steps and leave, but he didn't expect his inner brother and the white pigs to shout and curse at him immediately. P.S. The new book set sail, I'm not sure if this topic is feasible. I'm asking for data from all the readers. Free flowers, evaluation votes, and so on, vote for it. The author Mushroom kneels down here for the readers. Chapter 2. The Farmer's Suppression of His Inner Brothers. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Upon hearing this, Chen Xu immediately became happy, with the corners of his mouth slightly raised. I didn't want to cause trouble, but ended up directly finding myself in trouble. Although Chen Xu doesn't want to meddle in his affairs. But if it falls on him, I have to understand. Coincidentally, let's take a look at what happened to the newly awakened farmer system. Damn fake. Is that yellow-skinned monkey a fool? Shit. Is that guy actually laughing? Am I right? A yellow-skinned monkey, how can he be so arrogant? Oh. Shit. A yellow-skinned monkey, don't you know this is Eagle Sauce country? We must give this person a lesson, let them know who is the master of Eagle Sauce country. When these people saw Chen Xu's upturned lips, they immediately became angry and the three of them trapped the white girl. The other three inner brothers came straight towards Chen Xu. As he walked, rolling his sleeves and showing a fierce expression in his eyes. Hey! You were laughing just now, right? Damn fake. What are you laughing at? When did a yellow-skinned monkey become so reckless? James, don't talk nonsense to him, tear his mouth apart, and then break off his teeth. Haha, that's a good idea, Chris, just do it. It is obvious that the three inner brothers are clearly at the level of petty thugs. Lack of education, coupled with their innate chimpanzee-like genes, makes them only capable of solving problems with fists. Are you really sure you want to take action? I'll give you another chance. Kneel down and knock your head open, then you can roll off. Chen Xu's gaze swept over the three inner brothers, and his eyes suddenly became cold. Ah. Ha. He. What is this guy talking about? Ha ha ha. I'm laughing to death, James. He said you should kneel down, knock your head open, and get out of here. Siete. Is this just a lunatic? Oh, buy it. Don't talk nonsense to him, take action. The three inner brothers were confused for a moment and laughed heartily. They had never seen such an arrogant person before, and in that moment, it ignited the anger in their hearts. The next moment, the fist is about to pounce. Use the inner brother shackles. However, Chen Xu remained calm and silently recited in his heart. Ding. Successfully used, ha ha ha. That idiot is done. Surprisingly provoking us. I really don't know how to write, die. I'll beat him to death soon, throw him directly into the sewer. Anyway, no one can know if the lunatic killed him. Behind them, the few guys surrounding the little girl felt incredibly happy when they saw this scene. They seemed to have foreseen that the arrogant yellow-skinned monkey would be beaten to the ground by his companions looking for teeth. James. What are you doing? Shetfark. Why don't you guys take action yet? Walter. What's wrong with you? But the next moment, the scene in front of them immediately stunned them. I saw that the originally fierce-looking inner brothers, waving their fists, stood straight in the air and couldn't fall down. What's even more obvious is that those buddies are trembling all over, as if they have encountered a natural enemy. What shocked those behind even more was that their companions, trembling all over, knelt down in front of the man. Master. 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 Please forgive us. Sorry. Master. The three inner brothers were trembling and had buried their heads on the ground, speaking in a trembling tone. This scene made those people behind me dumbfounded. Is this your attitude as slaves? Something like a gorilla. Chen Xu looked at the three people kneeling on the ground, lit a cigarette, and slowly squatted down, saying. The three inner brothers dared not speak at all, trembling all over and afraid to fart. Go. Eat that dog poop in the corner. Chen Xu's tone was cold and he raised his head directly towards the corner. What is a farmer? This is the farmer. For Nego, the farmer is the god engraved in his bones. Without saying a word, the three inner brothers rushed towards the dog poop in the corner as if they had received the master's command. Kwacha. Kwacha. Picking up dog poop, I frantically stuffed it into my mouth, like I've been hungry for 8 lifetimes and haven't eaten anything. Three inner brothers can be said to be afraid that if they eat slowly, they will receive punishment from the Lord. Damn it. Fake. What are you? The three of you doing? Oh. Shit. Why don't you guys take action? Oh my god. What are these three idiots doing? They're actually eating dog shit. Oh. Fake. At this moment, the three people behind them had a completely ghostly expression, their eyes almost popping out. What just happened? Their brains have completely crashed. I can't even react. The white little girl surrounded by them also had an incredulous expression on her face at this moment, completely shocked. What exactly happened? While everyone was shocked. The three inner brothers have already sorted out the dog poop on the ground and licked up all the remaining dog poop on the ground. It seemed as if there was still a lingering desire. Then, he knelt down in front of Chen Xu very consciously. Chen Xu looked at the people in disgust and couldn't help but sigh in his heart. Neja's shackles are just easy to use. Go, get those three people killed directly. Chen Xu stood up and extinguished the cigarette butt on one of the people's heads, giving another command. Brush and brush. Suddenly, the three inner brothers didn't even think about it. They took out butterfly knives from their clothes and rushed towards them with fierce eyes. Oh. Frank, James, what are you doing? Hello. Shit. Stop it. Stop it. I'm your friend, right? Damn it, what's going on? The three of them looked at their companions rushing towards them, their hearts instantly panicked, and immediately seemed to use their voices to call their friends to wake up. Puzzy. Puzzy. But the next moment, the sound of the bayonet piercing into the flesh sounded. The butterfly knives of the three inner brothers pierced directly into the throats of the other three. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The three of them had explosive eyes, looking at everything in front of them in disbelief, but the movements of their inner brothers' hands still did not stop. Puzzy. Puzzy. Gradually, the three of them, who had no resistance, were directly stabbed into a puddle of rotten meat by the butterfly knife, and the foul-smelling blood flowed all over the ground. In the end, he collapsed without closing his eyes. Ah! The white little girl was so frightened by this terrifying scene that she almost lost control. Even leaning against the wall, she collapsed limply. She is so big, she has never seen such a bloody scene before. 3 living people died in front of her like this. P.S. For data, for flowers, thank you to the author. If the data is good, we will definitely add more. Chapter 3. The God of the Inner Brothers. Eagle Sauce Country is the top. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The 3 inner brothers, even after killing someone, did not show any signs of panic, just stood there in fear. On the contrary, what they fear is not fulfilling the farmer's instructions. But Chen Xu did not think about any heroic rescue plot, especially as the end of the world was approaching, after trying out the inner brother shackles. His heart has become increasingly hot. You should know that the population of Quanying Sauce Country is about 350 million, of which Nej accounts for 14%. That is to say, there are nearly 50 million inner brothers in the entire Eagle Sauce Country, which is a group of giant gorillas that can be used by him. It can be said that this is outrageous. His mother. It's outrageous. If he could control all these chimpanzee groups in his own hands, not to mention now, even in the apocalypse, this would be a force that cannot be underestimated. Although the chimpanzees may not be useful in the later stages, they are enough to transition smoothly. Cool. Chen Xu breathed a sigh of relief. From then on, he became the god of all his buddies and the top farmer of the entire Eagle Sauce Country. Thinking about it, he directly turned his gaze to the white girl, with a deadly intent in his eyes. This is the first rule in the Doomsday Survival Code: you cannot trust anyone. Moreover, although there is no surveillance in the entire alley in surrounding areas, there is nothing to prove that the person was killed by him. But the woman in front of me is the first witness. It is difficult to believe in human nature. I can't guarantee it. You saved the other person, and they came to give you a backstab. Chen Xu is naturally not a Virgin Mary, otherwise he wouldn't have struggled for so long in the apocalyptic world. But at this moment, Chen Xu only looked at this girl for the first time. A head of golden hair, scattered over the shoulders, exquisite features, snow-white skin, swan neck, exceptionally charming. In addition, she was wearing a short shirt and skirt, revealing a pair of slender thighs and a difficult-to-grasp figure in front of her. To put it in the words of a beauty, it's not excessive at all. It can be completely said that it is a typical Eagle Sauce Country's top-grade ocean horse. However, at this moment, she should have been frightened, trembling all over, with fear and helplessness in her eyes. Wait. Why is this person so familiar? Just as Chen Xu was secretly expressing his regret and preparing to kill him, his eyebrows furrowed slightly. Because he felt that the woman in front of him was too familiar, as if he had seen her somewhere before. Damn it. It's actually Alice. The Queen of Ice. A moment later, Chen Xu suddenly realized. Yes, in the previous life, although humans experienced the apocalypse, there were still some who awakened and became the group of people at the peak of the apocalypse. And this one in front of us is truly one of the pinnacle of humanity. After the outbreak of the zombie virus, she directly awakened the power of ice, and after gradually developing and growing, she established her own shelter. Ice City. Become one of the advanced shelters for humanity. Of course, there will be many such shelters in the post-apocalyptic Eagle Sauce Country. For example, many of them only know the name of the shelter, but do not know the name of the shelter leader. There's no way, as a low-level person at the time, the information I could get was too limited. However, in the post-apocalyptic Eagle Sauce, there is still a place that people yearn for, and that is California. Los Angeles. Because that place produces the most apocalyptic goods in the Eagle Sauce Country. There are also the most replicas. It can produce a lot of super god-level weapons inside. The book is authentic, and it is said that before the apocalypse, Alice was just an orphan, a waiter washing dishes in a restaurant. Living a precarious life. But now, how could he encounter such potential stocks? If it can be used for personal use, that's really good. First. Sir. Please. Please don't kill me. I'm willing to do anything for you. Please. You. Perhaps because she felt the murderous intent in Chen Xu's eyes, Alice immediately spoke with a hint of joy. She is really scared. Although he didn't know how the scene just happened. But the man in front of me. The temperament revealed throughout his body is too dangerous, even though he is very handsome. Chen Xu didn't speak and walked directly to Alice's side, casually picking up her princess. And Alice, perhaps due to excessive fright, buried her head directly in Chen Xu's chest. Along the way, neither side spoke. But as Chen Xu walked, a blue screen appeared in front of him. Above are densely packed gray dots of light. And these gray dots are all inner brothers that he can shackle, and once he puts them on, the gray dots will turn blue. Be his slave. And the system will also help him, the farmer, filter out which physically strong inner brothers are for his use. Soon, Chen Xu and Alice arrived at the Marquis Marriott Hotel, a 5-star hotel. And opened a top-level presidential suite. It has to be said that the presidential suite is designed for urination, with a spacious and magnificent interior, as well as luxurious and fully equipped facilities. The luxurious feeling emanating from the surroundings is filled with the smell of money. And at this moment, Alice also recovered from the panic just now and stared blankly at the facilities in the room. She looked like a little girl who had never seen the world before. Completely stunned. After all, such a top-tier hotel, let alone a presidential suite, even a regular private room costs thousands of dollars a night. That's her monthly living expenses. This is not Prince Charming, what is this? Chen Xu's mouth twitched, and a sound rang out in the room. After 2 hours, Alice fell into a deep sleep. After Chen Xu lit a cigarette, he immediately pulled out his farmer's panel. Name: Chen Xu, age: 23 life. 10 strength. 14 agility. 12 spirit. 13 reference attribute 10 for ordinary people. Agricultural tools. None. Slave. 3000, inner brother, ability. Farmer's warehouse, 10,000 cubic meters, farm currency. 0 farm mall refresh rate. 1. Looking at the panel, Chen Xu smiled and nodded. On the way here just now, he had already unconsciously put inner brother shackles on 3,000 inner brothers. That is to say, he already has 3,000 slaves. Even if these inner brothers were to pass away now, they wouldn't have any hesitation. Because I am their master. Quickly, Chen Xu opened the farm mall, and as soon as he entered, he saw a yellow exclamation mark. Chen Xu, please open it. Tip. 1. Farmer's Mall, with a daily refresh of 7 items, allows hosts to purchase items based on their own farm coins and needs. 2. In the early morning of each day, there will be an additional refresh of the farm mall. The host can choose not to refresh, but can only accumulate up to 5 times. 3. If the host has satisfactory products but does not have enough farm coins, the satisfactory products can be locked and will appear 100% when refreshed next time. Chapter 4. The Glory of the Farmer, Nagu buys for 0 yuan. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Here are today's farm products. 1. Honor of Farmer. As a farmer, if the host is injured, they can choose to transfer the damage to Nagu, causing Nagu to bear the pain on behalf of the farmer. However, when the farmer is fatally injured, it will automatically transfer to Nagu, causing the farmer to die on behalf of him to ensure his personal safety. Required farm coin. 50 million. Today's 10% discount requires 500,000 farm coins. 2. Farmer's agility. As a farmer, the host has absolute control over the actions of the opponent's inner brother. As long as the inner brother appears, the host can directly go to the place where the inner brother is located, without any restrictions such as time and space. Required farm coins. 30 million, 0.1% off today, 300,000 farm coins needed. 3. Farmer's whip. After using it on the inner brother slaves, it can awaken the inner brother ancestors' genes such as cultivating land and planting cotton. Physical fitness plus 500%. Required farm coins. 100000, 10% off today, 10,000 farm coins needed. 4. Inner brother shackles, 3,000. After using the inner brother type, it can make inner brother worship the host as the god of the farmer, become a servant of the host, and never betray. Fully obey all decisions of the host. Required farm coins. 30,000, 0.1% off today, 300 farm coins needed, reminder. The inner brother's shackles are reusable items. When the servant dies, the number of shackles will not disappear and can be continued to be used against other inner brothers. 5. Shackle maker, Nej. Can automatically produce 100 Nej shackles per day, requiring 100,000 farm coins, 10% off today, requiring 10,000 farm coins. 6. Farmer's fruit, power. After using it, the farmer's power attribute plus 10. Required farm coin. 500, no discount. 7. Farmer's warehouse. 10,000 cubic meters, increasing the cargo carrying capacity of the farmer's warehouse, required farm coins. 1,000,000, today, 10% discount, required 1,000 farm coins, isn't it cheap yet? Chen Xu carefully read through each item and whispered softly. Based on my initial understanding of them all, only $1,000 can be exchanged for a farm coin. If we say so, the cost of one inner brother shackle at the original price would already be $10,000. And the first two farmer skills were only able to win hundreds of thousands of farm coins due to discounted prices. Even so, when converted, it has already reached billions. If there were no discounts, it would cost billions of dollars to win such a skill. However, Chen Xu believes that as the number of refreshes increases, more farm tools similar to farmer whips will definitely appear. At that time, as long as the inner brothers awaken their bloodline, they may really reach the level of hard bullet resistance. And he used this month to accumulate all the things he needed after the end of the day, becoming the true farmer in the end of the day. If these henchmen were unfortunately infected with the zombie virus and gradually advanced, they would have millions of zombie legions. Go ahead. Chen Xu is preparing to issue instructions. Ding. 90% of the henchmen have been detected to be hungry. Please ask the farmer to have the henchmen eat as soon as possible. Ding. 95% of the henchmen have been detected to be hungry. Please ask the farmer to have the henchmen eat as soon as possible. Are you hungry? At this moment, Chen Xu remembered that although these buddies were all chimpanzees, they still needed to eat and sleep. Obviously, they have not yet become zombie species and need to obtain nutrients from food to survive. Solve the problem of eating on the spot. After dinner, make money immediately. Immediately, Chen Xu issued his first command as a farmer. Eagle Sauce Country, Twistu, a large supermarket. At this moment, it is already time to finish work, and vehicles are entering and exiting the parking lot. Many salaried workers, in groups of 3 or 5, or with wives, husbands, and children, are buying the ingredients needed for dinner. After all, the happiest time on a person's day is when they finish work. A few fat-headed and big-eared supermarket security guards are patrolling the entrance of the supermarket with batons. There's no way, because after Sheriff John killed a black man on his knees, almost all of Eagle Sauce's buddies were about to go berserk. Protests, smashing, looting, and burning incidents are happening all the time, and they are also constantly emerging. These capitalists, in order to avoid their supermarkets being bought for 0 yuan as much as possible, can only increase security patrols. But these people also know that it's just a comfort in their hearts. After all, buying this thing for 0 yuan is already an excellent tradition in Eagle Sauce Country. Those buddies always have a way to make a $0 purchase. Hey! I think Sheriff John did a good job, treating his buddies with violence. Yeah, Sheriff John is really our hero sheriff. Those buddies are just a bunch of damn chimpanzees, their ancestors, but the ones who planted cotton for us. You don't even know how many times I've watched Sheriff John's law enforcement videos these past few days. It's really comfortable. The white pig security guards patrol while occasionally discussing. When it comes to excitement, their eyes still flicker with excitement. Obviously, This contradiction in the Eagle Sauce country has not been resolved since the wars between the southern and northern continents. However, in the blind spot of the security guard's view, a dozen or so buddies walked confidently to the cooked food area of the supermarket. There are many freshly cooked chicken breasts, hamburgers, steaks, grilled chicken, and other foods waiting for diners in line to purchase. My buddies didn't say a word and pushed straight towards the queue ahead. "Hey! What are you doing? Ward Falk. Why cut in line? Hey! Brother, what are you doing? Don't you know how to queue up first? My law." In an instant, these inner brothers cutting in the queue made the white pigs arrive dissatisfied and scold one after another. But the next moment, the buddies swept directly towards those who scolded them, their fierce gaze exposed without a doubt. The originally dissatisfied crowd lowered their heads or shifted their gaze. Having stayed in a country like Eagle Sauce where cooking is done freely for a long time, the people are not fools either. This group of people is obviously not good at it. In addition, Eagle Sauce country couldn't help but shoot. Maybe just as you complained the last second, someone would take out a pistol and make you stand out. For the sake of one sentence, you lost your life. You have nowhere to cry. And the reason why my buddies have such eyes is entirely due to the complaints of the people, which may hinder the orders of the Lord. Obviously, the people ahead have also learned well and made way, watching as these dozen or so inner brothers walk towards the front. Bang! With their fists under their command, the glass showcase shattered directly. Kwacha! Kwacha dot! And these henchmen, with their dark hands, directly grabbed the roasted chicken, steak, chicken legs, and big chunks inside. Even so, their hands still kept on eating and picking up goods. P.S. There's no data at all, it's too scary. Is this book guaranteed to be enjoyable? Author's request for free flowers, evaluation ticket. Additionally, the author already has 50,000 saved manuscripts. If the data is good today, I will immediately add 10 more chapters and keep my promise. Chapter 5. The Awakening of Race Skills of the Inner Brother Servants. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Oh. What are they doing, maggot? My fake. Are they buying for 0 yuan? Oh my god. Are these guys thugs? Are they eating the king's meal? This scene directly stunned the people queuing up behind, one by one opening their mouths and exclaiming in surprise. His face showed an incredible expression of shock. For this scene, they are too familiar with it. After all, everyone, not to mention seeing it every day, can definitely see it twice a month. Even if I haven't seen it before, haven't I heard of it yet? But everyone knows very well that anyone who blocks these people from making 0 yuan purchases or conflicts with them will definitely be unlucky. In an instant, the entire cooked food area immediately became chaotic. Run. Run quickly. Damn it, there's a 0 yuan purchase here. Are all the security guards blind? Woo. Oh, buy it, stay away from there. For a moment, the cries of the white pigs and the cries of the children filled the entire hall. And with this stunned effort, my buddies have finished their meal and immediately started using their racial skills. Run towards one area after another and start sweeping. I saw that the hands of these henchmen and servants could almost come out of illusion. With just one hand, they could hug down a small shelf. Some henchmen and servants, with 2 hands pushing 4 large shopping carts, began to frantically sweep inside. Canned food, potato chips, chocolate, Coca-Cola, instant noodles, and various seasonings are frantically packed inside. Take it down with precision, and the probability of goods spilling out of the shopping cart does not even exceed 10%. Moreover, what's even more remarkable is that these buddies are like natural $0 architecture masters. Even if the items in the shopping cart are stacked as high as a hill, they can still be stacked up and keep the items from falling off. Some inner servants, eating while their eyes were still firm, began to sweep the goods. They could grab 4 rolls of toilet paper with one hand and 8 rolls with 2 hands. 1 liter of toilet paper is 24 rolls, 8 liters is close to 200 rolls. It has already whitened his dark hands. That's it, it still can't stop their ability to move at all. The racial skills have been developed to the extreme, with a focus on speed. Shit fark. What's going on? Why did it suddenly become chaotic? Damn it, someone bought it for 0 yuan. Call the police. Hurry up and call the police. These damn people. It must have been done by those buddies again. These guys are the biggest rioters in Eagle Sauce. The sudden commotion startled the supermarket security guard, who was swearing and determined to maintain order. But the whole shopping mall has become a mess at this time, and Chen Xu's brother servant takes the lead. At first glance, some NI brothers saw a great opportunity and without saying a word, they began to join the rush to buy. Choose me on the spot, let me be the protagonist of 0 yuan shopping. For a moment, the goods and merchandise scattered all over the ground, covered in crushed fruits, vegetables, snacks, and dark footprints that had been trampled on. Crying and shouting, one after another, incessant in our ears. Countless salespeople, upon seeing this scene, couldn't help but make a voluntary phone call and quickly hid in a deserted place. There's no way, this is a group activity, and it's not something he can stop alone. Do you still want me to help you protect your goods, as I only earn you $1,000 in salary for a month? Isn't this noisy? If the person who bought it with 0 yuan has a gun in his hand, and a gun is thrown at him suddenly, that would be a damned injustice. The most important thing is it not illegal to purchase special items for 0 yuan in the law of Eagle Sauce? Although the sentencing varies in each federal state. But in order to be sentenced to prison, you can buy $2,980 for 0 in this place. It made my buddies even more reckless. At the same time, due to Chen Xu's order, there were 0 yuan purchases in dozens of supermarkets such as Yingjiang Guizhuanyu. At this moment, twist the contract, police station. Ding ling ling dot. Ding ling ling dot. At 17, Newfoundland Street, Marito Merchant has exceeded a large number of black people's $0 purchases. Please call the police as soon as possible. Ding ling ling dot. Ding ling ling dot. Someone at Times Square 7-Eleven supermarket is buying for 0 yuan. Come on, come on. Ding ling ling dot. Ding ling ling dot. Sunshine Avenue. At this moment, the phone in the reception room has been overwhelmed by one alarm after another, and the ringing of the bell is one after another. The sound can be said to be unusually noisy. Okay sir, please stay in place, we will call the police immediately. The little female police officers who were wiring each said the same thing. However, what surprised them was that every phone call was all related to a 0 yuan purchase from somewhere. Damn fake. What's going on today? Damn it, those NI brothers should go to hell. My law. Are they all unified? We need to start buying for 0 yuan today. Shit. When the police officers at the police station heard these news, their faces twitched and they angrily cursed. Although buying Eagle Sauce for 0 yuan is not a big deal, it happens every day. But I can't resist these 3 or 5 minutes of effort, all of them are special 0 yuan purchase alarm phones, right? They have never encountered such a situation today. But in fact, the main reason why these police officers resist is that this is a thankless job. Every year, I don't know how many police officers die due to a 0 yuan purchase incident. If you say you catch a robber and die, it's a hero. If you catch a $0 thief and die, it's simply embarrassing. Moreover, these supermarkets are mostly owned by capitalists, and how much does it have to do with the police officers who receive a fixed monthly salary? Therefore, the police really don't want to meddle in these trivial matters. But there's no way, this is also their responsibility, they can only rush to the scene to maintain order and record the losses hastily. Whoom. 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 For a moment, one police car after another pulled towards the siren and rapidly advanced towards the crime scene. The sound of sirens explodes throughout New York. Ward Falk. What's going on? Such a big battle. What's going on here? How could there be so many police cars? These police officers, with loud thunder and small raindrops every day. As it is currently the peak season for vehicles, many people are curious about this scene and have turned their attention to it. However, it is evident that they have not yet realized the seriousness of the situation. Chapter 6. Are all the henchmen and servants crazy? Robbery is. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Twist the Contract, Manhattan Shopping Center. The Manhattan neighborhood can be said to be one of the busiest neighborhoods in the entire Twist and even the Eagle Sauce country. The main reason is that this is the financial center of the entire Eagle Sauce country. An Eagle Sauce country, many large banks, such as JP Chase, Citigroup, and other headquarters, are basically located throughout the area. It is precisely because of this that this place can be described as a forest of high-rise buildings, neon lights flashing, bustling with traffic, and bustling with people. On both sides of the street, there are various high-end luxury goods stores, shops, cafes, and restaurants. Give people a feeling of being intoxicated with money. Financial elites dressed in luxurious clothes, branded watches, and bags under their armpits are preparing to go home from work. Of course, many people, even with tired faces, are still prepared to stroll around the neighborhood and then go home to see if there are any new products they like. In a high-end jewelry store. Oh. Madam, is this jewelry so charming to wear on your hand? Oh, bought it. I've never seen someone like you who suits her so well. Really? I swear to God. If you bring it home today, your husband will definitely praise your extraordinary vision. At this moment, many salespeople are using clichés and praising the customers who come to choose products. Being able to open a jewelry store in this place has a brand impact on one hand, and the main reason is that this place is not short of money. Just a few more words, the customer can really take this expensive item. The customers looked at them and smiled lightly, as if they agreed with the praise the salespeople gave them. However, at this moment, 7 or 8 servants, wearing hats and masks, hurriedly walked in. Oh. Sir. What do you want to see? Are we here? A salesperson greeted them, but before they could finish speaking, they were stumbled by the servant of the inner brother. Immediately, many customers also noticed these henchmen and servants. However, in the next moment, amidst their trembling gaze, the servants of the inner brothers took out one hammer after another and smashed it towards the counter. Bang bang. Bang bang. The sound of the counter shattering immediately rang out. And the henchmen, without saying a word, reached out to the jewelry in the shop window with their hands and kept stuffing it into their pockets. Even worse, he jumped directly into the counter, pushed the salesperson aside, and started frantically sweeping the goods. Ah! Oh, maggot! Robbery! How could someone come to rob? Run! Run quickly! Shetfark! Are you robbers? God! Oh my God! Call the police quickly! In an instant, these clerks and customers were immediately frightened, hugging their heads and exclaiming, all running towards the outside of the room. At this moment, even if they are foolish, where can they not know that this is what they are here to rob? Immediately, many shop assistants called the police number directly, hoping that the police could quickly catch these thieves. At the same time, they were also shocked. Is this a luxury store in the Manhattan neighborhood? Surprisingly, there are still people who are not afraid of death who come to this place to rob. You know, there are many police officers stationed around here. On the other side, inside a luxury watch store. Some financial elites or wealthy young masters are trying on the latest styles of watches under the guidance of sales guides. Oh. Sir, the watch you're wearing perfectly matches your temperament. I can tell from this that you are someone who understands watches. You can make a reservation for this style first, and we will have a dedicated person to contact you and measure your wrist size. At this moment, many beautiful salespersons are trying their best to lean their bodies forward, revealing the surging waves in front of them. This is naturally one of their marketing methods. After all, the commission for a watch can cost thousands of dollars, and selling the color scheme to facilitate a transaction is also possible. And those men who come to buy watches are naturally not resistant to such things, and even willing to do so. My gaze always wanders through the deep grooves of these women. Haha. Thank you for your choice, Mr. Swain. Don't worry, we will definitely provide the best after-sales service. One of the transaction agents blinked at the man in front of him, and his little finger also hooked in his palm. Haha. Let's contact you again during our after-sales service. The man was very satisfied with the service, and a sinister smile curved around his lips. This kind of thing is so common. I'll take care of your business and test you. Is that okay? However, they did not notice that a dozen or so inner brothers and servants also swaggered in. Bang bang bang. Before anyone else could react, these henchmen and servants pulled out the guns from the middle of their jackets and pulled the trigger continuously. Ah! In an instant, screams rang out from the watch store, and many people squatted down to avoid it. Oh! Shit! Just lie down and be honest with me. Whoever is dishonest, I will send him to see God. The servant in the inner brother held a pistol and swept at everyone, threatening fiercely, with all eyes filled with ferocity. Yes, some of the inner servants already have weapons in their hands, so they are even simpler and more rough, in order to complete the Lord's mission. Pop pop pop. As the showcase shattered, the henchmen grabbed the watches inside one by one. Wearing what can be worn, carrying what cannot be worn, or putting it in a bag, can be said to be quite proficient in business. At this moment, both customers and employees are already confused, and this is too simple and rough, isn't it? They're really not afraid of the police, are they? One of the servants swept all the goods in front of him and turned his gaze to another direction. Quickly, he noticed that the men squatting on the ground, with watches on their wrists, rushed to these people without saying a word and began to forcefully pull. Ah! Don't! I'll give it to you. Don't shoot. Pop pop. Without saying a word, the servant slapped the man's head with a gun and threatened loudly. Shet fark. Hurry up. Shet. In just 2 minutes, the entire watch store, it can be said, was overpowered, and even many high-end clothes on their bodies were torn off. Shet. You can't do this. Bang. Some people still wanted to resist, but the servant inside didn't say a word and pulled the trigger directly towards the man's hand. Chapter 7. The New York police are all numb, and within this group. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ah! In an instant, a tragic pig-killing cry echoed throughout the watch store, and everyone present couldn't help but tremble in their hearts. I saw a bloody hole in the man's arm immediately after being shot by a bullet. Scarlet blood was flowing out of his clothes, unusually eerie. Now, everyone is lying down and afraid to move. After all, the robbers really dare to shoot. If it causes these people's displeasure, maybe the next bullet will hit their heads. Retreat. Go. 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 The servants of the inner brothers were also very strong in execution. When they finished sweeping the goods, they didn't stop and immediately ran towards the outside. Walked to the parking lot, stepped on the gas pedal, and quickly fled the scene of the incident. Hurry up. Call the police. Ambulance. Call an ambulance quickly. Oh my God. Crazy. Those people are simply crazy. After the servants of the inner brothers left, these people in the watch shop felt relieved, and some were scared and fled on the spot. Someone even wet their pants. Someone called the police, and the entire watch store became a mess. At this time, many parts of New York were experiencing robberies and $0 purchases by nego servants. And these henchmen, after grabbing this one, will rush non-stop to the next one. The main focus is on efficiency. New York, Police Department. Ding-ling-ling. Ding-ling-ling. The jewelry store at 27 Manhattan Street has just been involved in a robbery. Please call the police quickly. Ding-ling-ling. Ding-ling-ling. Wall Street LV luxury goods store, there were just criminals coming to rob. Hurry up and send someone over. Are you idiots just playing with our taxpayers' money? Our gold shop was just robbed. I'm going crazy. You damn guys, why haven't you come yet? What the hell are you guys doing? At this moment, the police station's hotline for reporting to the police was almost blown up. The young police officers who received the alarm were completely bewildered by the news of one robbery after another. They can't believe it, what's going on? Half an hour ago, someone was buying for yuan. Now someone is actually robbing again. And they all piled up together. Isn't this really a coincidence? DDD. Please go to 27 Manhattan Street, there was just a robbery. Received. DDD. Please go to the jewelry store in the unreliable building, there was a robbery just now. Received. There's no way, these little police officers can only be recorded and quickly ordered to rush to the place where the incident occurred while still outside. Shit fark. Are these people all crazy? Do they all dare to be here today? Damn it. Damn it, these guys, should the country order the eradication of these guys? What are they doing? Are they causing a riot? Damn it. Don't let me catch them, otherwise I must empty my damn magazine. Sheriff John is right, otherwise I would have melted these dark chocolates with my knees too. At this moment, the police officers who received the news from the police station were like gyroscopes rushing towards the scene of the incident. The gas pedal was almost smoking, making a loud explosion sound. Woo-wah. Woo-wah. Countless police cars sounded their piercing sirens, exploding from various neighborhoods in the twisted area, making an unusually noisy scene. In the blink of an eye, more than 10 police cars flew by at lightning speed, shaking people's hearts. Twisted appointment times, evening news, urgent news. As of tonight, 27 large chain supermarkets in various street districts have launched a yuan purchase activity. In addition, there have been robberies at jewelry stores, and luxury goods stores located on Fifth Avenue and Times Square in Manhattan's financial district. As of now, more than 32 luxury stores have been robbed, with 12 deaths and 36 injuries. After preliminary investigation, the perpetrators are mostly black. We are continuing to follow up on subsequent reports. At the moment of the news broadcast, it immediately caused a small climax in the media of Eagle Sauce Country, causing a public uproar. Countless media and platforms are rushing to report. Although these things may not seem particularly significant, in the current stage where John just knelt and killed the dark chocolate, the effects caused by both parties are naturally different. New York State is experiencing a heinous riot. The number of casualties has exceeded 50. From the New York Times. Is there anyone behind the Haman riot in New York State secretly manipulating it? From the Washington Daily Mail. Has the ZZ conflict been long-standing? Should the country introduce relevant policies to protect the rights and interests of people other than white people? From Eagle Sauce Analysis. Obviously, as soon as these newspapers were published, they immediately sparked heated discussions among countless netizens, and the popularity of related topics continued to rise. "Oh, you bought it. Are these buddies crazy? Did they make an agreement?" I said, "Why are all the police cars and sirens speeding around today, and the reason is actually in this place. Damn it. Hey, what are they doing? These scumbags who should go to hell. Until now, the authorities have not given us any treatment regarding John. Isn't it true that we are not Eagle Sauce people anymore? Upstairs, can you get out quickly? You disgusting black tricks are contaminating our entire world. These buddies should go to hell. They are all born villains. Damn fake. Aren't we humans anymore? Damn it, we have to continue protesting." Obviously, while the entire Eagle Sauce country was shocked, it had also caused a huge uproar. After all, the actions of chimpanzees are visible to the whole world. If a country says these chimpanzees are not good, it is likely to be a one-sided statement. But the whole world says chimpanzees are not good. So who's the problem here? Naturally there's no need to say more, right? Meanwhile, Marquis Hotel, Presidential Suite. Ding, farm coin plus 1700, ding, farm coin plus 2100. Ding, farm coin plus 4500. Cool. Chen Xu felt a sense of relief as he listened to the constant prompts. In just this short while, the farm coins in his hand have already exceeded 100,000. And, it only took less than an hour. After all, according to the system prompt, as long as the inner brother slaves receive more than 1,000 items, they can be counted as one farm coin. Plus those jewelry, luxury goods, a price of tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Chen Xu calculated that if he could persist like this until early morning, his farm coins would definitely break through 500,000. Cool. My buddies, please help me speed up. Whoever doesn't work hard, I'll whip him. P.S. The data is constantly increasing, it's really frustrating. After all, this topic is not easy to write about. Can you give the author some support? Looking for free flowers, review tickets, or monthly tickets. Chapter 8. The Farmer's Whip. Nei Gnu Pu Shan. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. At this moment, the Twistu City Police Station. Due to the frenzy of 0 yuan purchases by my buddies, they are still in full swing. The police station immediately held a meeting. Director Peter, sitting in the main seat, his face twitching wildly. Bang bang bang. Damn fake. These damn buddies. Are they fighting for their rights? This is completely a riot. We want to disrupt the order of our contract breaking and challenge the authority of our contract breaking police. For these henchmen, we need to adopt more radical measures. As long as we discover it, just empty the magazine. Peter smashed the table and roared loudly. It can be seen that he is very angry now. After all, he has been in the position of director for many years, serving as a dog for those Jewish tycoons for so many years, and finally has their support. Now, it is a crucial moment to be promoted to a member of Congress. If he cannot quickly settle the matter at this time, it will definitely greatly affect his image among the Jewish tycoons. He is likely to miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at that time. It's related to his career, how can he not be angry about it? Give me a warning to those gangsters, if anyone comes out to cause trouble for me at this time. Just wait for them to be dealt with. Besides, I have serious doubts. Behind this matter, it is very likely that someone is pushing the tide, otherwise, with the brains of these buddies, it would be impossible to act in such a unified manner. From now on, give me a careful look. No matter who's behind them, they have to be exposed to me. If these guys can't be caught within 3 days, then go to the countryside and look at the road. Peter gritted his teeth and scanned the crowd, speaking fiercely. Understood. Sir. The police stood up in unison, responded nervously, and then hurriedly left the conference room. There's no way, if the impact of this matter continues to expand, they might really have to go see the road. But obviously, due to receiving the Lord's command, the inner brothers are no longer afraid, and wherever they pass, they will pluck their feathers. And the twisted police officers, like headless flies, followed behind their inner buddies. Countless police cars, in order to capture their buddies, sound their sirens and race at full speed in the city at night. The roar of the engine is constantly exploding, and the scene can be described as speed and passion. New York, Marquis Hotel. Ding, farm coin plus 5,700, ding, farm coin plus 3,200. Ding, farm coin plus 7,500. Cool. It's really Nima. My buddies are really genius in robbery. Chen Xu couldn't help but give a thumbs up to his inner brothers and servants. In just a few hours, his farm coins have already exceeded 850,000. And this number is still constantly rising. Although some of his inner brothers were arrested and claimed to have been shot dead on the spot, his shackles were able to be applied to other inner brothers as soon as possible, continuously ensuring his output. Go ahead and buy. Without saying a word, Chen Xu opened the farmer's mall to sweep the goods. Ding, congratulations to the host for successfully purchasing the glory of a farmer. Boom. In an instant, there seemed to be a mysterious energy injected directly into Chen Xu's body in the void. This feeling is very wonderful. After the glory of the farmer, as long as his inner brothers and servants, including him, are not instantly annihilated, he is almost an immortal existence. But this probability is directly zero. Ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased the farmer's sensitivity. Automatically understood, remaining farm coins. 51340, ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased the farmer's whip. Remaining farm coins. 41340, ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased inner brother shackles, 3,000. Remaining farm coins. 41040, before long, Chen Xu had already bought all 7 items. Remaining farm coins. 29540, use the inner brother shackles. Ding, used successfully. It has automatically searched for a strong inner brother for the host. Current inner brother servant. 6,000, in an instant, Chen Xu's inner brother's servant team doubled. Cool. Chen Xu's heart was filled with joy. After all, while the team is doubling, Nego's shackle maker can also produce 100 for him every day. It can be imagined that by the time the apocalypse erupts, he will definitely be able to expand to the million brother team. Then, infect all these inner brothers as zombies. He has a million inner brother zombie army, just thinking about it is exciting. However, although these henchmen are strong now, they are obviously not as enthusiastic as their ancestors. After all, they have not been enslaved for too long. In terms of physique, there must be some degeneration. My brother.in.law, I have mainly bestowed blessings on you. Chen Xu thought to himself, the corner of his mouth slightly raised. The next moment, a dark whip appeared in his hand. The whip is a bit cold to pick up, but as long as you gently grip it, you can feel the power of the farmers. Pop. At the next moment, Chen Xu waved lightly towards the void ahead, and suddenly burst out with an explosive sound. Twist the contract, some luxury goods store. Shetfark. The guy in front, hurry up and put down the things. Immediately embrace your head with both hands and squat on the ground, otherwise we will shoot. Shetfark, get down. Otherwise, we'll turn you into a hornet's nest. 3 inner brothers who followed Chen Xu's orders were currently surrounded by more than a dozen police officers and were in a very difficult situation. Faced with the intimidation of armed police officers, the unarmed inner brother was clearly unable to fly. And if they want to break through the encirclement, they can only run quickly to avoid the police's shooting, and then climb over the low wall in front to escape. But it's obvious that they can't do it at all. Pop. 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 However, just as they were about to be arrested, several loud noises rang directly in the minds of these henchmen and servants. Ah! Immediately, these buddies felt a piercing pain in their backs, almost suffocating them. But in that moment, they felt that their bodies were filled with endless power. The bloodline of our ancestors awakened instantly. They knew very well in their hearts that it was the blessing of their ancient grandfather's blood, because they carried the blood of their ancestors. And, a scene unfolded in their minds. That was an ancient grandfather with a cold and fever, feeling weak all over. He was whipped 10 times by the farmer, picked 5 acres of cotton, and then plowed 10 acres of land like a cow. He looks like a lively dragon. Lord! God's gift. This is a gift from the Lord. In an instant, the 3 surrounded inner brothers became excited and opened their hands, stepped out of their legs, and ran towards the only place where they could break through. P.S. May I ask for flowers, review tickets, monthly tickets, and family members. The new book really needs the care of readers, QAQ. In addition, the theme of this book is also very dangerous to be honest with, so I hope readers, gentlemen, can give some encouragement and support. Chapter 9. The Awakening of Inner Brother's Ancient Grandfather's Bloodline. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Oh. Shit. Do they want to run? Hurry up. Stop them quickly. Shet fark. Shoot quickly. Damn it, kill these henchmen. They are the scourge of our eagle sauce country. Bang 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 dot. The police saw their buddies stepping up their legs and naturally knew that these buddies were preparing to resist arrest in a desperate situation. Immediately, these people chose to pull the trigger, and raindrops of bullets kept pouring towards the 3 inner brothers. Bang bang bang. But the 3 inner brothers seemed to have entered an uninhabited realm. They tossed and turned, their bodies in extremely eerie postures, and their movements quickly avoided one bullet after another. Bullets hit the ground, cars, walls, and streetlights, making a piercing sound. But not a single shot can hit these 3 inner brothers. The original 50-meter road, within 3 seconds, the inner brothers had already finished running, and then their bodies jumped, reaching out their hand as long as a chimpanzee to hook onto the wall. With one thrust from the leg, he climbed over the wall and disappeared on the other side of the wall. The entire process took less than 5 seconds. Even with less than 2 breaths left, the 3 inner brothers went straight away. Only leaving dark footprints on the wall. Mom! Damn fake, how? How could it be? How did they do it? Dodging bullets. Did they dodge all the bullets? Buying it. Oh, buying it. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. This scene made more than a dozen police officers dumbfounded and stood there with their mouths open, unable to believe their eyes. They have been completely shocked. Even if their marksmanship is mediocre, are they like raindrops of bullets? Not a single hit. What kind of reaction ability is this special? Lightning bolt doesn't even come this fast, right? Do you have this ability? Why don't you go to the Olympics to run and win a gold medal? Come here to rob. This is so special, it's so numb. Shet fark. Chase. Chase quickly. Damn it. Fuck. We must kill these guys. Don't be stunned, get in the car quickly. Shit. After 5 seconds of shock, these white pig police officers finally came to their senses from the shock. Get on the car one by one and hurry to catch up. But obviously, within these 5 seconds, the 3 inner brothers, with the blessing of their bloodline, had long disappeared from sight. Twist the contract, on a certain street. Stop. I told you to stop. Damn it, stop it for me now. Shet Fark. Shoot, shoot quickly, we must not let this guy run away. At this moment, a group of police officers are frantically chasing after an inner brother servant, while their hands are constantly shooting. They finally caught this criminal, so naturally they cannot easily let it go. Pushy. Pushy. The servant in front of me, no matter how fast he ran, was hit directly in the left arm by a bullet. Suddenly, a piercing pain hit him, causing him to fall directly to the ground. Ha! I hit it. Hurry up. Get him, hurry up. Damn it, use your knees. Hurry up and use your knees to hold on to this damn inner brother's neck. David, you have made contributions. Seeing the inner brother servant fall to the ground, the police were all excited and used their own bodies to press towards the inner brother servant. A group of people, all hands and feet ready to handcuff. Pap. But at this moment, the soon-to-be arrested inner brother felt as if there was a powerful force in the void. Accompanied by the intense pain behind him, it injected into his body. Suddenly, my inner brother's pupils shrank and his blood began to boil, as if he had gained endless power. The ancient grandfather's bloodline awakens. In his mind, his grandfather, who was also sick, was whipped 10 times by the farmer and immediately began picking cotton, plowing the land, thriving and full of hope for life. The Lord's gift. The Lord's gift. In an instant, the inner brother servant who was about to be handcuffed erupted, waving his hands directly towards the police officer on his body. Oh. Fake. Apply force. Hold him down. Damn it. We can't let him escape. Fake. The sudden strange force made all the police officers tremble in their hearts. Just as they were about to exert force, they suddenly realized that they couldn't hold back. The whole person was immediately lifted out by the strange force. After awakening, the inner brother, with his body injured, broke free instantly in the face of the siege of 4 or 5 big men. Then, the servant of the inner brother flew almost at a speed close to the ground, heading forward. The entire process even took less than 2 seconds. My law. How did he do it? Damn it. Shoot, kill this guy. Chase. Hurry up and chase, we must not let him run away. The white pig police officers were completely bewildered, their eyes filled with tremors. You know, with so many of them, even a pig can still be tightly suppressed by them. But can't even hold it down like this. As they reacted, they immediately began shooting wildly towards the front, attempting to capture the fleeing inner brother servant. Bang bang. But obviously, the inner brother of the awakened ancient grandfather's bloodline has been greatly blessed with physical fitness and reaction ability. Faced with incoming bullets, I dodged and dodged while not slowing down my running speed. And the police in the rear, even if they were shooting and chasing at the same time, could not have any impact on Nedge. In just a moment, the servant of the inner brother had already disappeared into the corner of the street, blending with the darkness. Fake. That damn inner brother. My Dharma. What's going on with him? Why did he suddenly have such great power? Anyway, even if he runs out of eagle sauce today, he must be caught. Shit. The white pig police officers started a crazy search and pursuit while cursing one after another. At this moment, this situation is no longer uncommon. Hundreds of inner brothers who were forced into despair by the police, under the urging of Chen Xu, awakened the bloodline of their ancient grandfather. Faced with the threat of bullets, these henchmen are simply fearless and frantically avoiding the attacks. Every time I escape from death. And these police officers who twisted their contracts were almost numb, shocked to the point where they didn't even know what to say. They watched with their own eyes, and the criminal who was about to be caught narrowly escaped in their hands. Chapter 10. Farmer's Machinery Factory, M4A1 Design. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Marquis Hotel, Presidential Room. Undoubtedly, it is the bloodline of ancient ancestors. How amazing. My buddies just need to draw to unleash their potential. At this moment, Chen Xu naturally knew that his henchmen and servants had awakened their bloodline and violently dumped the police. Obviously, the awakened henchmen have surpassed the limits of their physical fitness. Even those Olympic champions are out of reach. And in Eagle Sauce country, those big and round white pig strips are not enough to look at in front of them. After watching the excitement for a while, Chen Xu took out the farmer's fruit again. Click. Click. Without saying a word, Chen Xu swallowed it in 2 bites. Suddenly, a stream of heat entered his limbs, giving his body a warm feeling. Sweat also flowed down his sharp muscle lines. Ding, successful consumption. Power attribute. 1424. Ding, 12 o'clock has passed, mall refresh rate +1, ding, inner brother shackles +100, current number of shackles. 6100, refreshed. Chen Xu was overjoyed and immediately opened the mall. Ding, current farm currency. 89742, obviously, during this period, the strengthened inner brother has been constantly engaging in various 0 yuan purchasing activities. Farm coins are constantly growing. Refresh. With Chen Xu's heart moving, 7 products were once again showcased. 1. Farmer's socks. After using them on his inner brother's slaves, he can make his inner brother feel the taste of his ancestors, servants, grandfathers, and grandmothers. He can unlock, steal cars, and have a 0 purchase attribute of 500%. Required farm coin. 100000, 20% off today, 20,000 farm coins needed. 2. Farmer's Firearms Factory. As a farmer, the host can immediately obtain a factory that manufactures firearms, military goods, and other weapons and ammunition for the production of firearms, ammunition, weapons, and armor. After investing in the corresponding nedge servants, construction can be carried out. The more people invested, the faster the production. Required farm coin. 5 million. Today's discount is 0.1%. Requiring 50,000 farm coin. 3. Mechanical factory production drawing, M4A1 assault rifle. As a farmer, if there is a mechanical factory, the assault rifle can be produced directly. Required farm coin. 1 million, 0.1% off today, 10,000 farm coins required. 4. Inner brother shackle, 5,000. After using the inner brother type, it can make inner brother worship the host as the god of the farmer, become a servant of the host, and never betray. Fully obey all decisions of the host. Required farm coin. 50,000, 10% off today, requires 5,000 farm coins. Reminder. The inner brother's shackles are reusable items. When the servant dies, the number of shackles will not disappear and can be continued to be used against other inner brothers. 5. Shackle Maker, Nedge. Can automatically produce 1,000 Nedge shackles per day, requiring 1 million farm coins, 10% off today, requiring 10,000 farm coins. 6. Farmer's Golden Revolver. Farmer's gun, made of 24K pure gold, has unlimited bullets, automatic aiming and other functions. Even if the farmer's gun is a stroke gun, it can still shoot the head. Required farm coins. 10,000, no discount. 7. Farmer's Warehouse. 10,000 cubic meters, increasing the cargo carrying capacity of the farmer's warehouse, required farm coins. 100000, 10% off today, required 10,000 farm coins. There are many good things, aren't there? Chen Xu looked at the new product that was showcased today and nodded with great satisfaction. Especially in the firearms factory, how can our buddies manufacture weapons? If the servants of the inner brothers each had a big killing weapon, the speed of buying it for 0 yuan would be unimaginable. When the time comes, why bother scanning luxury goods and directly robbing banks? Isn't that fragrant? You should know, how many headquarters of major banks in the world are there, and this money alone is worth billions of dollars. But whoever can win one, his farm coins will grow exponentially. Of course, Chen Xu is still in the development stage and has not yet reached the point of directly robbing banks. Go buy. Go buy. Immediately, Chen Xu began to crazily sweep the goods. Ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased the farmer's socks, remaining farm coins. 69742, ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased the farmer's firearms factory, with a remaining farm coin of 19742. Ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully purchased the production drawings of the mechanical factory, M4A1 assault rifle, remaining farm coins. 9742, ding, congratulations to the host for successfully purchasing inner brother shackles, 5,000, Current number of shackles. 11100, inner brother, Chen Xu cleared the inventory and the farm coins had quickly bottomed out. However, the returns are also very significant. Neja's servant has officially broken 10,000. The accumulation speed of farm coins will also become faster and faster. Of course, more importantly, from now on, he can independently produce thermal weapons and the like. The speed of 0 yuan purchase will take it to the next level. Use mechanical factory drawings. Accompanied by a thought in Chen Xu's heart. In the farmer's warehouse in his mind, a very magnificent mechanical factory stands out. Ding, the machinery factory is currently in its early stages and automatically comes with a firearms production line. Tip. A production line requires the farmer to invest 1,000 nego slaves and spend 10 farm coins to obtain 2,000 weapons in 24 hours. Subsequent production lines, manufacturing drawings, etc. can be displayed in the farmer's mall. Sleeping on the trough. Bully. Chen Xu looked at the prompt and his eyebrows involuntarily jumped. After all, having the supply of thermal weapons and not having the supply of thermal weapons are completely two different concepts. After all, as the saying goes, the knife is fast within 7 steps. Within 7 steps, the gun is both accurate and fast. As for 7 steps away, that's even less to say. And, with only a daily cost of $10,000 to produce raw materials, you can harvest 2,000 weapons. This is absolutely amazing. If it weren't for the near end, he could have become the world's most powerful arms dealer with just this one thing. What kind of world weapons Judah's wealthy family, what Eagle Sauce Boeing Company, Loma Company, all special ones need to go back a bit. However, Chen Xu also intuitively understood that the weapons generated here would increase farm coins. Maybe it's just a fear of the farmer getting stuck with a bug. But the weapons purchased by the henchmen for 0 yuan are still unaffected, and they will also receive farm coins based on their value. It's comfortable now. Chen Xu only felt happy in his heart. Immediately, Chen Xu used the farmer's whip to help awaken the bloodline of 5,000 newly recruited inner brother slaves. Let them also receive the grace of the Lord. Then, 1,000 inner brothers were selected and placed in the machinery factory. Roaming and rumbling. For a moment, the farmer's mechanical factory began to operate, making a piercing sound, and his colleagues entered the assembly line one by one.